Yellow! Welcome in, everybody. How goes? Happy Monday. I'm feeling better. I'm still a little sniffly. Yeah, I know, Kunai. It sucks. Goodbye. She doesn't like it when I move around too much. Kunai, you want to come back? She's like, no, you're going to move too much. Okay. Hello, Matthew. How goes, good sir? Okay, so. It's just gonna be a pretty chill day since I'm still recovering from the cold, and it might be a short stream just because like Mike caught my cold and I don't want to stay on too long. So it's just gonna be chill, kind of a little relaxing. I'm getting better. I'm much better than I was earlier last week. It was a nasty cold, and Mike can definitely attest to that. I'm sorry, Mike. But yeah, much better. I attempted to make Italian penicillin soup, which is like a carrot, onion, and garlic with some seasoning in chicken broth puree. Okay, so you boil the vegetables in the chicken broth, and then you run in the vegetables once they're fully cooked through a food blender. And then you put it back in the broth, and then you add these tiny little star-shaped or tiny little ball-shaped pastas into it, typically. Mike doesn't like tiny stars, or doesn't like tiny noodles, and I couldn't find any tiny noodles, and I have a lot of tortellini. So I had mine with tortellini, Mike had his with penne noodles. It's just a good, like, sick day soup. It was interesting. Would I make it again? Probably not anytime soon. But it was nice to finally try and make it. I will say that. All right, so as you can see, I had one that I started, already kind of sketched out here. So basically, this is kind of like the start of how I do my custom cards. I do a sketch on sketch paper. And then what I do is I cut it out, and I take graphite pencils that I have and just absolutely cover the back of it. And then I will go on to my cardstock paper that I have and then basically retrace everything I've drawn, and that leaves an impression on the underside of the cardstock paper. And that way I have an outline, or basically an outline of the image I want, but then I don't have to worry about as much erasing or hard lines on the cardstock, so that when I color, you don't have to worry about weird lines showing up from the coloring. But yeah, so it's kind of like, plus also with sketching, like I don't have to worry about so much if I end up going like and erasing so much. But yeah, that's what I do. But first, let me take a drink. I've got some San Pellegrino Melograno and Aranchea. I don't know how to say that in Italian. In English, it's pomegranate and orange juice. Sparkling pomegranate and orange juice. It's delicious. All right, so we already have our one sketch of Spirit Tomb here. The next one, I'm not gonna lie, I'm running out of ideas. So the next one I have right here is gonna be, I think it's gonna be a somewhat art trade with Cabakitten from Discord. So I'm gonna sketch out a tandem mouse here. Let me get some references. Tandem mouse is very simple. I like this one. Now, when I say tandem mouse is simple, I literally mean that tandem mouse is very simple. In that its shapes are very easy. Labor. And the head needs to be a little bigger here. But yeah, how's everyone Monday going? Hope you're doing well. Hey. Why is my work thing going off? Oh. Some of my coworkers are on the West Coast. They're having some issues. I hope they get it fixed soon. Anyway, but yeah. Not much happening over here at the moment. It's just a giant hand. He doesn't even have... It's just a body and some hands. All right, cool. I'm looking at all the Tandem Mouse cards so far. This is the most ridiculously simple Pokemon I've ever seen. A little further apart. Eh. Let's see here. This is gonna be just a slight bit trickier than anticipated. That one looks way off. Hang on. I need Fate's... My god. He's too tall. That's the problem. I made him too tall. Forgive me if I have sniffles still. Am I still making his feet? No, it's... It's got a cute tail. It's just got a adorable little tail over here. Ooh, I just remembered that this month is St. Patrick's Day. What do we as adults do for St. Patrick's Day? Like, especially when it's on a weekday, like it is this year? Drink. Obviously, we don't go out and drink as much. There's only one. Look, I'm just thinking, like, we ain't as spry and young as we used to be. We can't go drink until 2 o'clock in the morning and still make it to work the next day. Not without consequences. Gotta get the one with the pants. He's the pants. He wears the pants in this family. Not with that attitude. Talon, I hear you caterwauling out there. Sir? Talon's just out there. Meow! Meow! Hi, boobers. Don't do it. Oh, you gonna do it? Okay, hi. Welcome in. Everybody say hi to Talon. Hi. I did call your attention, so I have no one to blame but myself. I am gonna do something. Like, I know Tandem Mouse, like, you don't ever know, like, which one's the female or male. But in this case... Oh, that is a big old head. I made it bigger than it probably should be. Talon? I think in this case, just because of, like, how I'm doing this, I'm gonna make it cute. And just like give her a little bow here. Okay, I think I'll do the face last. Miguel, no! Talon. Really? You're just gonna sit there? You're gonna sit on my sketchbook, but at least you're not on the part that I need. I mean, this is the one with the shirt. You just can't tell. Not the wimple. Eh. Not gonna lie, it's giving Hello Kitty vibes with the bow. I might take that out. Fix the ear a little bit. Tandem mouse. It's a tandem mouse. Do I keep the bow or do I just like let it go and like, you know, be tandem mouse? Hi, Gooch. Welcome in. But yeah, do I... Yeah, do I do the bow or do I just like say nah? I've been here. I just been looking. Yeah, I mean, I know you. You be multitasking like crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Fixing the hands a little bit there. What do the little hands look like? They got little, they got little boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. It's so cute. Do we do the bow? We can do a little smaller. I think the other one was just too big. There we go. That's way cuter. The other bow was giving it like Hello Kitty vibes. Nothing wrong with Hello Kitty per se, just not what I was going for. It's so cute. You can't tell me it's not cute. See if I can't attempt. A heart-shaped cloud. Or two, you know. Teehee. It looks so cartoony. Hey Talon, can I have my sketchbook back? Because you're sitting on it. Okay, thanks. Can you let me have my sketchbook? If here we have a Talon. Look, nobody wants cat butt. Are you going to come attempt to sit in my lap? You and Kunai don't like it when I'm doing something because you know I have to bend over. I must shrimp. I must go shrimp mode when crafting. Oh no! Oh, there's a celebi. No, we want lovin's. He says, "I want head pats, mummy. Love me." All right, I give you head pats. You haven't been around all day. Okay, now, are you gonna come sit in my lap, or are you gonna go? Pardon me, I'm having a conversation with my cat. Yep, that's a sketchbook. We like the sketchbook. Do you want to come sit in my lap? You coming? Ever so slowly. Kunai, this is the funny thing between him and Kunai. Kunai is like, yes, your lap, it's mine now. And she just jumps up. Talon is like, let me daintily step down and figure out if I want to do this for 5 minutes. What are we doing? Yeah, there we go. Kitty pat, kitty pat, kitty pat, pat. Kitty pat, kitty pat, kitty pat, pat. Okay. Now that we're back at it. Talon, what are we doing? Well, alright, well, we're gonna have to do... Alright, so what do we do now? I don't know what else to draw. Like, I had a working idea list, and I've done them all. So now what? Give to me ideas, people. What can we do? We got Pokemon 30th anniversary coming up. It doesn't even have to be Pokemon. Oh, Kellen, you giving me the lovey eyes so hard. Alright, I'm gonna do a shuffle. So, TCG Collector has a randomizer button. So I'm gonna do Poliwhirl. I really don't want to do another simple Pokemon. Starly. Not so much. Wow, you're giving me basic Pokemon. Galarian Rapidash. Do I want to make the horse girls mad? And it is Year of the Fire Horse. So let's do a Fairy Horse. Oh my god, it really doesn't have... I thought Galarian Rapidash had more cards than that. Only got 5. Do we do a Galarian Rapidash in the style of My Little Pony? I kind of need my hand. Better yet, if I can even do the style of My Little Pony. Oh, there's a good one for body shape. Ooh, let's use this one since Galarian Rapidash has longer legs. Yee, I like this. All right, this is gonna put my my drawing skills to the test here. Ooh, wait, let's do this one instead, because I need something that's gonna fit this. Y'all don't judge me. I don't do horses. The last time I did a horse was on one of those how to draw books where like you follow the directions and it gives you like the general shape of a horse head. Eh. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably a lot thicker. Don't judge me, don't judge me, don't judge me. Well, alright, I think we've proven that we're not going to get a full body picture into this, because... My god. Look, I'm doing this by visuals here. Eh. Why are horses weird? Nope, that needs to go down a little bit more. I mean... Miguel, live! Okay. We're getting somewhere. Yes, Talon. Head scritches for you. like that's so much bigger than it needs to be. Hang on. There we go. I am trying so hard. Are you gonna leave me? Okay. I think we have a general shape down. Is it perfect? No. Will it do the job? Yes, because let's be for real. The hair on this thing. Now, here's the thing. Do we do a Galarian Rapidash or do we do Rapidash since, you know, Year of the Horse? Fire Horse. Oh! I feel like we should go Fire Horse because then I can do like a fiery background and stuff. Give me a second. Okay, this one's a close one, kind of what I'm doing. That horn is just straight. It just stinks just straight up. Let me. Okay, so like. It's not terrible, but like. I also don't think it's like the greatest thing ever. Okay. Let's be for real. Let's be so for real right now. I need to fix the jaw. There. I fixed it. And then let's fix this part here so we can distinguish the horn. I feel like the horn's too big, maybe. No, it's perfect. Bless you. Okay. So... Let's see here. Wait, how did they do the nose in that show? Oh, they just had it. So something kind of like that. Okay, eyes. Okay. Don't judge me. I am trying so hard. I'm trying to combine two different styles here. I think the muzzle is too broad. Give me a second. If the muzzle is too broad there... It kind of fixed it. Okay. This ear needs a little bit of help. Okay. Okay. I feel like the hooves... Hang on. The hooves are huge. Hang on. Alright, I don't like the way this looks. Okay. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get on that. I need to fix the mouth. Okay, so this is so stupid. What am I doing? Okay, so it's just straight. This is gonna look like it's Celestia for some reason. Okay, hang on. Cause like, alright, do I do Galarian Rapidash or do I just regular Rapidash for like Year the Fire Horse? Like, I wasn't gonna say. Mike, which one do I do? I mean, all right. You know what? No, I'm gonna stick with my guns here. I'm gonna do the Galarian Rapidash instead. We need to do our fabulous girl. Okay, oh my goodness. The horn is fine. Okay, so there's that. Baby Pop, let me see, you'll eat your her. All right, give me a second. Okay, but like, what is it? Hair. Not me trying to be unique. Okay, is this stupid or is this... Am I... Actually, hang on. Hang on. Because let's be for real, a lot of this is going to get hidden because of that hair. Majestic is all get up, boys. Majestic. I want to say the other word, but I'm trying to be nice. Okay, so that way people know I'm not just doing something random. Okay, it's random, but, you know. I'm trying so... Is this bad? Every horse girl out there is probably screaming at me that something's wrong. Look, this is meant to be stylized, not anatomically correct. Just let it ride. Look. I feel like I feel like, you know, I've done the best I can. Nobody said this was gonna look like 100% great. I mean, considering that I've never actually done something like this before, I feel like this came out fairly decently. Minute. All right, the horse girls can come after me. Ta-da! My God. All right, we have 2 more slots here. What time is it? Mike, do you feel like you can go on just a little longer? All right. We'll do 10:30 at the latest on our end here. All right, let's see here. Another randomization. No. That's a random energy. Luxio? Why? I'm not finding any that... Oh, wait, hang on. No. I'm not finding any that are sparking joy. You know what? Let's do Murkrow since it just showed up on here. All right. Let's see here, looking at some references. Ooh, I like the Murkrow from Undaunted. I think it's because the heavy lines. You gotta be quicker than that. don't know what it is. Murkrow's got like this semi like Kiki's Delivery Service meets something else. I don't know what it is. Find one that's giving me an angle I like. No, that one's too head-on. Too side profile, but it's... Eh. Oh, there's this one. Okay. Give me a second here. Okay, so it has feathers that make it look like it's a hat. Yeah, what I want to do is kind of bring this down a little bit, like he's tilting his head down a little bit more. It's giving slight ducktail vibes. I want him to be smiling. I wanted this to be more mischief, not so serious. Okay. What does this look like from the top? It looks like a hat. Got it. I do want to give these feathers kind of the top here a little bit more finesse. Bring this brim out a little bit more. Trying to find an angle I like. Okay, so good. What does the one wing look like when it's closed? His wings are always shown open. Or fully closed. So this is... It's giving Darkwing Duck. Unintentional Darkwing Duck. Oh, I do too. Like, Darkwing Duck was, like, low-key pretty, like, a really good series. A second here. Me. Bink, bink, bink. I'm gonna probably fix the wings up a little bit here. They're not quite... I'm kind of digging this. Oh, his wings just kind of just conform into his body. No, don't leave, Talon. Okay, bye. Okay. Okay, but like low-key, kind of digging it. Need to fix this a little bit. The vision, it comes together. What are his front feet? Okay, he's got the little typical bird. Yeah, I like this. Okay, I really like this. I'm getting a different perspective here since it's been laying flat. Trying to make sure I've got the... All right, what do we think? I need to make this. Okay, but like, why do I like this? Yas. It's giving Darkwing Duck. And I'm not mad at it. We like. All right. Another one? Clefairy, Butterfree. I really don't want to go that detailed. Okay, like, does anyone else like Hatterena? Because I kind of like low-key like this Pokemon. Because, like, she's creepy but cute and, like, Haunter, Shaman. What do we do for this last one? Okay, so let's see what we have so far. Okay, so far we have our Screaming Spiritomb, the adorable Tandemaus, My Little Pony Galarian Rapidash, don't question it, and Darkwing Duck Murkrow. So what else? Zekrom? That's too much detail right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a good dragon type Pokemon, but... Well, that Flabébé is just cute. Could do Dragapult, maybe? No. This is a hard one, trying to figure out what the last one to be. I'm sitting here going through the randomizer and seeing if anything pops up that inspires me. Or maybe whatever the next random Pokemon that pops up on the stream is. Well, that's a cool Swablu. You know what? I know what I'm doing. Let's do a Ralts. Let's figure out what type of Ralts we're gonna do. Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, give me a second here. Get it, Gooch. Get that fire pony. They have tamed. Gooch has tamed the horse. Okay, so we have a good reference picture here that we can use to kind of give us an idea of what Ralts is supposed to look like. Oh, it looks like he's got little 2 feet. Okay. Wait, did you throw out a suggestion? No? Okay. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay. Alrighty, so we're getting somewhere. Let's get the basic shape down. So it kind of does this here, and instead of completely going off, it goes like this, does this. Size fam, welcome in. How you doing? Do this and do this. If you go like this and you go like this, you end up at the sketch store. Am I getting raided? I do love a good fire raid. Hi guys, welcome in. You caught me at a good point. I'm trying to do a waltz. I'm attempting one. Hi, Whale. Genghis. Welcome in. I am attempting my little hand here at an adorable waltz. How do I... Welcome in, Sky. Melodic, welcome in. Hey, Stormy. Matthew. I'm Agaji, welcome in. Angry Blacksmith, no be angry. Welcome in. Never me like it. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to Nerd Doom. I'm Isonos. I like to draw, and I like to make... Hey, Dinsey. Hey, Ann. Shot by. Welcome in. I like to draw and make custom cards on occasion. And I've currently decided to sketch out. I'm currently in the sketching process. What's it? 5 different cards? Miranda! MRB, welcome in. But yeah, I've got 5 different cards here that I'm sketching out right now. Hey, Cav. KM Queenie, welcome in. Danielle, welcome in. How are y'all doing? How was the fire stream? Hope it went well. But yeah, I like to draw. And so I take my talents and I do this. And so far, I've got our Spirit Tune Scream, our Tandem Mouse couple. Yeah! Yeah, I also made the card party cards a while ago. My Little Pony meets Galarian Rapidash. Don't judge me. Darkwing Duck-inspired Murkrow, and I'm on a Ralts right now. I'm trying to figure him out. I got his basic body shape down. Oh, you do graffiti style? Ooh. And 3D print. That's really cool, Isu. I used to have a friend in high school that did graffiti style artwork. I'm low-key kind of jealous. I cannot for the life of me do that style no matter how hard I've tried. I think I just don't have like the free flow ability. Trying to... Let's see here. Hey, Trainer Spree, how you doing? How'd the stream go? Wait, do you physically in person know Pat? You made the card. Oh, no, Sky. No, so I don't make card party cards for Pat. That would be kind of cool if I did, but I do not make them for Pat. I just creatively made some for Trainer Spree for just to take to card party because I can. Let me dig up my original one. Hang on. I should know. I don't know where it's at right now. Hang on. I can get a picture of the one that I did for the Fire Squad. So, I made this one for the Fire Squad. I made a whole bunch of copies and sent them out to Spree already, so hopefully he gets them in the mail tomorrow. But yeah, I made these card party cards. I didn't make any for Pat. Well, commissioned by Pat to make them. If that makes more sense. I wish I did. That'd be cool if he asked me to do one day. The pressure. Pulls out his Charizard necklace for the... Ooh, that'd be cool. Alright, starting with basic font is the best way to learn. I spent a whole year doing... that's a good tip. I see. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Not yet. There you go. MRBL. How you doing? Put a slot number. Figure out the game. Thank you so much, Knickers and Karen McQueenie, for the subscriptions. Much appreciated. And Milotic, thank you. I apologize if I'm missing anything. Artistic Fire Squad. Yeah. Stormy, I want to see some more of your stuff. I know you probably got like a list of things. Also, where's your card party card? I want to see it. You better send me the sketch. Stay positive, keep a positive attitude, and eventually, I guarantee you'll go far. You will do it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Sky. You subscribed? Thank you. I much appreciate all the new subscribers coming in. I hope you enjoy me struggling to figure out how to draw this poor little Ralts here and how I'm trying to envision the poor little dude. I think I made his head too big. He got a big old head and tiny little arms. And I don't think the sketch was well thought out. Master. If you know the reference, you know the reference. Alright, gonna have you on a big screen and start working on everything for Wednesday. You do it, Spree. You busy, busy man. Enjoy. I want to do where like he's reaching out, but I don't want to cover his face. I did not think out this pose very well. You got a big old head and tiny little arms. I know, I hope I feel better by then. Oh no, Gooch, you don't feel better either? Oh, oof. I hate it when you get a cold and all the science and everything, it's up all up in your face and in your head and you're just like, sound is so stuffy. Did you hug a sloth? I'm sick but doing better. Ooh, MRBL, I feel that. I had a cold this past week and I unintentionally gave it to my husband, so now he's got a cold too. So, they say sharing is caring. In this case, not so much. Everybody getting sick. It's cold season, and it's not even cold. It's just the weather deciding it wants to turn. I'm also blaming it on the pollen. Mine lasted like 48 hours. Ugh. Mine lasted like nearly a week. Like, I still kind of have the sniffles. Talon, I see you over there. Coffee run time. I'll be back if you're still alive. Yeah, I'll still be here a little bit. I still got to figure out our poor little Milotic here. He's got a big old head and a tiny buddy. What else? What am I missing? Hang on. Coffee run. I had the flu or cold on and off since midway through December, but I'm starting to clear up now. That's good, Chessa. I'm glad you're feeling better. My son had a sore throat on Friday, and I never worry about it because I never get sick, so this is terrible. Is this what y'all feel like when you get sick? Matt, you sound exactly like how Mike was earlier in the week. He's like, I don't get sick off other people. Now he's over in the other room suffering. Sick drawing. Thank you! I got the Scream. We got our adorable Tandem Mouse. My Little Pony-esque Galarian Rapidash. Our Darkwing Duck-inspired Murkrow, and I'm gonna figure out this Ralts. Actually, hang on. Hang on. I put ice in a small Ziploc with a little water, then wrap it in a hand towel. I do the opposite. I don't do cold. I do hot. I'll do hot compresses on my sinuses if it gets too much. Well, I do have to admit I'm getting no, Mike, you're forever young. We ain't no spring chickens. Does anyone else feel like Ralt's little headpiece is like, Mom said, come here, I'm giving you a haircut today, and she just pulled out the salad bowl and went, here, hold this. It is a bowl cut. Oh, I do 3D art. Oh, by the way, speaking of 3D art, let me go grab the Leafeon from last time, since it's all nice and pressed. Let me show that to y'all real quick. My knees. Talon, don't you steal my seat. I don't know about y'all, but we like kitties. This is Talon. He likes to be all in the way. Oh my god, Matt, that would be hilarious. Be like, Mom, I like these. All right, come here. Close enough, you're done. Talon, you want to say hi to everybody? He goes, no, Mom, I want head scritches. All right. So, last Monday, I did a 3D card. Let me take it out the sleeve here. Right. Hi, Talon. Talon wishes to be the star. Pat, 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 pat. No kitty butt. Nobody wants cat butt. He likes to, oh, you want my lap? Come on. Come on. You're gonna come in the lap, or are you gonna do the 4 million hour wait thing? Alright, so here is our Leafeon 3D card that I did last week. I really wish some details would like show up a little better on camera. Like in person, it's like a complete different look. Get in my lap! What are you doing? Come here. Sir, come here. Hey, Miranda. This one has your name on it. Wait. You see like the flowers kind of stick out and pop out more. Yeah, I had fun. And he's nice and thin. I didn't have to do a thick boy. And just enough that it fits in the sleeve. Huzzah! So yeah, that's what I do. I like to make 3D cards out of bulk that I have. Draw custom cards because it's fun. Ooh, too far. And the Firo! Yes, Talon is cute. I have 11, and 3 of them given birth in fact. Woof! Aisu! Go get him spayed and neutered. How many kittens did they have each? Jeez. That's so many babies. Aisu, I don't sell them, mostly because I don't make enough to sell, because like they're very time consuming. Oh, you foster. That makes way more sense. But yeah, that's so many babies still. I still stand by that. That's a lot of babies. Have you looked into how to become an artist for Pokemon at all? I did try the art contest that they have once in a while. Like, you can enter it and attempt to try. How far? Oh, he's got, the eyes are pretty far apart. But I have a very unique kind of like self-style for my cards and stuff, so I don't think they would appreciate me doing it. But I have entered the contest a couple of times and went nowhere. To be fair, I was going up against a lot of people that were like heckin' good, so. See, he looks like he has a black eye over here. I will say, I'm not trying to make these perfect. These are like my sketches that I end up transferring over to cardstock. All right. Hey, Peanut, welcome in. So you have 11 fosters and 3 of them have given birth. How many? Okay, so how many cats does that make it now, Aisu? Oh, they didn't have 11 total. I have 11 and 3 of them. Okay, yeah, so you have 11 total. 3 gave birth. So now how many do you have? How many little fur babies are we watching after? Haven't gone and looked at them. You're like, yes, I have a lot. Absolutely. I couldn't do fostering. 1, just I unfortunately don't have the time to do it, and 2, they would all be foster fails because they would all be my baby. I can't do fostering. I tried that. Technically, Talon is a foster fail. Also, I don't believe. Yeah, I was gonna say Mike would not appreciate it. Mike's like, please don't. My crappy crystals. The other day, one did today, and I let her be. Oh, they new. They're just itty bitty new. Oh my goodness. You have little beans. The youngest my cats have ever been that I got them at was, I think Talon was maybe 2, 3 weeks old. Kunai was probably 4 or 5. I don't like the crystals. But I don't want to do flowers. Alright, now I gotta look up how to do crystals. Hang on. The kids want to keep one. The wife wants to. I like ones, and so on and so. Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. Like, you're doing good work. You're making sure they're healthy and getting good little homes and stuff later down the road and whatnot. But Miguel, no. Let it be known that I never said I could draw crystals very well. Right now we have a boy from the last litter, and he's my dude. Yeah. I call him Brody. Aww. I never had a cat as chill as him. I can literally do anything to him and he won't fuss. I can kind of do that with Talon here, but if something startles him enough, he's gone and he's not coming back for a while. But when he wants to cuddle, he cuddles. I have a female and male cat, and they don't like each other. Or I should be more specific. She doesn't like him. And he kind of acts like a butt once in a while, so he's no saint. But my female cat is very much my little girl. And Talon likes to come and cuddle with me when things are quiet and chill. Or I'm doing a project and he's like, I want to be in the way. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what else to do with the Ralts, so I'm doodling on the Murkrow. Okay. He looks... It's the eyes. Had 2 dogs, now 1 that is 15 to... Oh! Yeah, we had a dog, a little basset hound, and he unfortunately passed away due to old age and a health complication that we were not aware of, unfortunately. And so it was 1 dog and 2 cats, now it's just 2 cats. Why? 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 He looks like he has a blown pupil. What? Come on, get it together. Alright, do we think this is gonna go into a Gardevoir or a... I forgot what the other version was. I forgot the name of it. It's impossible to get them all fixed fast enough. And my 14-year-old husky, same thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's hard. You think what has happened, one gets out, gets preggers, and then this is... Yeah! It's a vicious cycle. But I think we're all trying our hardest to, as human beings, and our responsibility as pet owners or foster caretakers is to try our hardest to prevent that when possible. Alright. Trying our hardest. Let's kind of get some crystal-like things going here. Why are crystals so hard? The new card in the ETB. Which one? Which new card in the ETB? Wait, what is that doing? Alright, I'm looking at examples of like crystals to kind of get like... Are you going to bed, Ima? You have a good night, Amagachi. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. Miguel, no! Oh! Have fun! Okay. Okay. You think... Okay. I'm staring at these crystal, like, images and being like, does this look like a crystal? I got a new teacher. Oh, okay. I'm just lurking because I'm crocheting a birthday present. You go, Cheza. I wish I could crochet. I can knit very basic stuff, but I cannot crochet to save my life. I have tried. Like, I want to make fun little things with one hook instead of two. But I cannot keep them aligned. That's my problem. I'm trying to make like a little stone path type thing. Like he's walking around in a cave. And he's found all these cool crystals. I've been making 3D prints that looked crocheted. They look totally ooh, that's really cool. I got Mike, my husband, I got him some, was it Silk PLA? Yeah, Silk PLA for his 3D printer, but it's like very small, like sample size type ones, and they're color shifting. I know he said he had like something in mind that he wanted to try and make with it. I don't remember what it was though. Oops, the cardigan is what I'm making. Now I learned to crochet in a class because I couldn't understand. Dude, the YouTube tutorials, like even for like knitting, don't make any sense. They're like, do this, 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 and you do this, and you do like this, and then you have this. And like, because they're covering it. They're covering it the entire time. Every video I've ever watched on how to do something, they're like, you do this, and you go like this, and then you have this. And you're like, wait, what? Because I've legit tried following crochet videos, and like I get the basics of some of them, others not so much. But every crochet video is, they're like, you do this, and then you make this one knot, and then you do this one loop here, and they don't explain it, and they just like, and then you do this, and then they go too fast. And they're like, it's so simple and easy. And I'm like, no, it's not. You lie. Oops, sorry, Talon. Tell him to look up a Pokeball of a crochet 3D print. Ooh. It is bad teaching. I'll have to look that up. Alright, I think we're getting close. Because Rolls is very simple. And I don't want to keep Mike up for too much longer. He's okay. Is it okay? He's so cute. Look at him. I don't know about y'all, but like, buildings are hard to draw. Or at least quick sketch anyway, to me. Then again, I am terrible at backgrounds. Stormy, if you're still here. I wasn't kidding. I want to see your card party stuff if you're doing one. Okay, there's supposed to be a spotlight. perspective. I'm decent at it. I'm trying to get better at doing background stuff. I haven't started what yet? Oh, my bad. I haven't started on Card Party. I'll send. Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Like the chat went so fast earlier that I didn't see it. I'm sorry. But yeah, whenever you get it, let me see. The one thing I learned to be good at from graffiti is perspective. I like I said, I'm terrible with backgrounds. And because I'm terrible with backgrounds, I have been ignoring perspective. Like I said, I'm decent at it. I'm also trying to get better at like adding more things, making things more expressive and more fluid in my drawings. Well, like 2 points and 3 points, 3D perspective is how you will. Yeah. It's been years since I took an actual class on drawing. All right. Everybody getting sick. 'Tis the season. Okay, I think you're good. I'm waiting for inspiration to hit on how to pose a Charmander. Ooh, there's only so many ways you can pose a Charmander, and it's really hard. My backgrounds either get crowded or anything. Look, Stormy, your backgrounds are great because you have little Easter eggs all throughout it. And it's great. It's like a Where's Waldo of Pokemon for your stuff, and it's great. I'm gonna make very crappy cars, and I don't care. They're just background cars anyway. Hee hee. I'm putting way too much detail into this right now. This taught me more than all. Yeah. To be fair, a lot of the stuff that let's see here, the college art that I took was basic art. Basically, it was like figure posing, not figure posing. It was like the basics of like sketch work, being more free flow with your sketches and not being so stagnant and like strict and straight. Doing different techniques. That's the class that I took. I had the idea of doing art as like a profession, but I really didn't like the idea of it later on going down the road and basically someone going, I want you to do this for me. Because I every time I've ever had, not every time, but just about every time someone has said, do this for me, I've pretty much been like, well, you told me to do it, now I don't want to. Bread loaf. I feel like the school system should be better and these kinds of things should be brought up with the school board. A lot of teachers catch strays, but they're following the curriculum. Teachers can only do so much when it comes to what they're able to do. The high school I went to, we barely had an art class. Like I think for like 2 years of my high school like life, we didn't have an art class. It wasn't until like I had an art class in freshman and then I had an art class in senior year because they were like, we don't have the money or the budget to do art, or maybe also didn't have a teacher. That'll kind of put a hinder to it as well. But teachers are trying, and they can only do so much. No, my social media stopped with Facebook. Anything after Facebook is lost to me. Pinterest isn't that bad. I use Pinterest just to like look up references. Stormy, one of the things that I do is I look up Charmander pose reference, or I do Charmander and then I look at how other people do their like art or their poses, and then I'll go from that. I feel a lot of the background stuff on this Ralts is going to be kind of left up to when I actually color. Oop, it's the spoopy song. Okay. I'm putting all this detail into this just so it can translate back later. Alright. I use image search for... that's what I do. Sorry, I was watching DPM and then I fell asleep and so here... Breadloaf, it's all good. Welcome in. I forgot my name. I'm Isano. Hi, Texas. Welcome in. But yeah, I am Isano and I like to draw and make custom cards for whatever reason I like. I also like to do make 3D cards out of my bulk that I have. So on the channel on Mondays we do Crafty Monday and it changes up. And then on Thursdays we do game nights. Currently me and my husband are going through a gameplay of Legend what is it? Legend ZA. Yeah, thank you. I did this one last Monday. Come on. So I did a Leafy on last Monday. Hi, Talon. So yeah, it was fun. And then senior year in US Gov, my friend's class was a week behind on tests. My teacher let us bring note cards, so I just wrote all the questions in it. Look, that's the easiest thing to do. Funny thing is, I ended up remembering more from writing down the cheat answers than anything. Look, study methods are weird. And if it worked, it worked. But yeah, I'm Isano, and then of course there's our channel, Nerd Doom. Oi, Calvin. Oh, the boobers. I wish y'all could see him. He's in my lap right now. He's right here. He's currently enjoying himself some head scritches. I don't know about y'all, but my cat, this particular cat, my other cat doesn't really care for it, but he loves having like the bridge of his nose like rubbed as well as his forehead. And like I will have his head in my hand with my thumb going like over his nose and forehead. And he loves it so much that he'll actually start drooling on me. Which, fun fact, if you didn't know, if a cat is drooling, like just chilling and drooling while you're scratching him, it means that he's very comfortable. No, I lost connection to the stream, but not chat. Weird. Wait, welcome back. Kinda at the end now. I got like 6. I got 5 done. I did this one ahead of time. My cat is drooling on me all the time. It's cute, they're gross. Oh my god. I love it when I take my hand away after I've been petting him and I know he's been drooling and I'm just like, and I'm like rubbing my hand off on my side. I'm like, ew. But it makes him happy. And that means that your cat loves you and he's very happy. He does it for my hair. I used to write crazy note cards, itty bitty, memorized more. Some of my notes I took in high school were better than the notes I took in college. But to be fair, my college notes were meant as like shorthand key phrases for like when I was studying. I had one time, I'm sorry, Talon, I didn't mean to scare you. I had one time where I think my English class, I rewrote my notes and like color coded certain things. I should have done that with my math class. I was terrible at math. Rub your hand on the cat. It's their fault anyway. Oh, I do that too. Like if he's still on me after like he's drooled on me, I'll be like, ew, and I'll like rub his head with it and he's like, eh. Oh, Talon, are you getting comfy, boobers? See, at least she'll hang out with me when I'm doing stuff. Kunai hates it. My other cat, Kunai, she'll jump in my lap. She likes to be in my lap, but I have to be still. I can't move. I can't make any sudden, like, thing. Or she'll go, and I'm like, well, then get off me. I'm gonna kill 7 minutes and just chat with y'all. because I got nothing else better to do, because these are just sketches, which will eventually get transferred onto the cardstock paper. Burp, excuse me. My college OneNote notes were amazing. I can't believe I took the time to type the... You typed yours? I handwrit all my notes. Hand wrote them. Like, just my chicken scratch. Like, this is my... like, this is lazy for me. Like, I have chicken scratch. But, you know, I hand wrote all my stuff. Granted, I also had, like, a few classes. I didn't have back-to-back classes too often. So the last one has that My Little Ponyta vibe. That was the... Yeah. No, that... Texas, you are correct. That was my intention. I wanted the Galarian Rapidash to be like My Little Pony vibes on purpose. So you are very correct in your assumption there. Like, that is exactly what that is. That was totally my intention with this. I'm glad you caught that, Texas. I hate English, and I'm a blackjack dealer. I wasn't good at math either in school. Now I deal craps. No, Gym 4 looking. Yeah? Thank you. I tried. No, I have a degree in history, because I really like history. I can give you numbers in forms of dates. I cannot give you numbers in the form of a math, like, equation or anything like that. Like, just, I can't. I am not good at it. Math, no. That's my husband's realm. Only thing I was a fan of. The only My Little Pony stuff I liked was the most recent generation. I don't know what gen that was. Oh, history. My bad. This is Rainbow Fire Blast. He's level 75, and I had him since he was level 12. I don't even remember what I named him. I had a Galarian Rapidash on my team in Sword and Shield. I don't remember what I named him. Or if it was a girl. I just know I had one on my team. Oh, Gen 9. Thank you, Chessa. But no, I love history. And I can go on rants depending on the topic. I like historical disasters, as weird as that is to say. Get it, Stormy. Get the shuppet. Oh. Do you know what I can do while we're killing time here? You gonna get uptown? Come on. Yeah, thank you, Bubby. My poor Umbreon mat is so messy. Alright, so I got me some holographic applique things, whatever you want to call them. And I have some leftover mango cards that I made. I have these left. Okay, hit pause and play, and the stream caught up 30 seconds. Oh. Hi, booby. Do we? Okay. Do we do hearts? confetti glitter or confetti hollow. I feel like the confetti hollow would be a good one for this one. Texas, no. Hearts for the glitter. Oh no, yeah, that's definitely when I get to that point I am. I'm talking about for the mango cards. For the mango. I'm thinking this one. I also have cracked ice. I have stars, but I don't... Stars doesn't feel right for this. That's plain. Okay, so that's my plain hollow. And I also have just like hollow sheen. Cracked ice for mango. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Talon, I love you. I love you very much, but you are very much in the way, my little man. Hey. I need you off. Okay? Mwah. Come on. No, that's a pitiful meow. Alright. Fun thing. Now I gotta figure out how to do this. Last one has a Chinese style design on the entire card. Wait, what? What were we buying? Hang on. Okay. I just picked up case from the Sun and Moon Chinese set and booster boxes and the rest, and now I'm planning to get the Mewtwo and Charizard special boxes. In my opinion, Chinese is look, Chinese products like for Pokemon stuff, they have some really cool things. Like I really like the little figurine for the 151. They have like a little figurine, and then they have the card that matches the figurine. Adorable. 90% of my collection is English. I'm not sure if I want to get Chinese. Look. I feel like if you're going to do Chinese cards and you're not entirely sure, just get singles of Chinese cards that you find fun, rather than like going and like committing yourself to an entire box or pack and stuff. Alright. When you are not using the inside items, please put in... Okay. There were like no instructions on how to do this. Oh, night, Stormy. Thanks for popping in. I'm about to get off here shortly as soon as I can get this. Meow. Actually. Oh no. It's already getting fur. Since this is like half... You guys, this is terrible. No, why is it like that? Why? Oh, I don't like what happened there. Like, it did some weird wrinkled thing on the hollow part. Oh, that was a sound. Who reads the cards anyway? I know! I'm more fond of the illustration cards anyway, so that might suit me to get single Chinese cards that are only available. Yeah, that's cool. Like, I have a shiny Eevee that's from the Chinese set that's a Chinese exclusive, like that version of it. So, I have that, and they got exclusives that aren't easy to find anymore. Some of the English cards worth 1K raw. I have the Korean ones too. Like, if you can find certain ones in the Korean language, like, all right, give me a second. Yeah, who needs to reach cards anyway? It's fine. It's fine. Am I cheating? Maybe. Does it work? Yes. Actually, let me do it this way, because for whatever reason, the top one is like... Ah, I cut it just right. Yay! We're doing it. We're making the mango card shiny. All I need to do now is get some One Piece backings for it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I harder not smarter, not harder. I made this way harder than it should have been when I originally did it. Because I hand cut these individually when I first did like the whole set of these when I had them. Like, these are just extras from when I did them. You can't come on, focus. You can't tell me that's not absolutely hilarious. It's only cheating to people who didn't think of it first. Exactly. Look, just because somebody doesn't want something that's in Korean or Chinese, look, I did an example one time because I went to Card Party 3 in Tampa last year. Yeah, last year. Or the year before. And I did a test of the texture on high-end cards. And I had a Korean Glaceon, terrestrialized Glaceon from the... I don't remember what the set name is now. But anyway, I had that. And then I got like other cards that were high in terms of like texture. And I was testing between like Chinese, Korean, and English and Japanese, like which one had better texture. It's a toss-up between Korean and Japanese in terms of like which one had better texture. See, Chinese are made in Japan, so like the texture is just meh. Come on, focus. Yeah, if anyone's familiar with the One Piece cards, this was a running joke on manga cards. So So you had mango. So this is a running joke. This one's got a weird crease in it, so I'm not going to even worry about that one. Really, I think they are. That's unfortunate. The art is amazing. I know! People are just missing out, and you know what? In the end, we get cool stuff. Besides, isn't there like a Chinese exclusive Cubone art card? And it's just the most adorable looking card ever. And for once, Cubone doesn't look like a sad child. I mean, it is, but you know, sadder. Also, there's like an exclusive like Gengar and Pikachu one. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to get some like one-piece backings for these. Yeah, I have 3 of them. I ripped a lot. Oh, you got the Gengar. Oh, lucky. Give me one. World crease. Oh, you think? It's kind of bad, Cheza. Like, it's... I mean, I think it's kind of noticeable. Hang on. Like, right there, see? I guess I can do an error card. I feel bad. Also, I need to get off. My poor husband is dying in the other room. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. Alright, fine. I'll use it. It'll just be an error card. But yeah. So that's the hollow foil pattern stuff that I picked up. Now I know to be a little bit more careful when peeling it back so I don't end up with that again. But that's fun. Ooh, upside down. I need Pokemon to bring Crack Hollow back. That was a fun hollow. Alright. Thank y'all so much for hanging around with us and going through my random stuff here. But yeah. I definitely agree with Stormy. Once I finish the Rapidash one, that one's definitely going to get the heart one. But yeah. Thank y'all for coming in. We will hopefully be on Thursday. It really depends on how Mike is feeling. We missed last Thursday because I was sick. Mike caught my cold, so we'll see how he's feeling on Thursday. If he's still not feeling good, then I might do something separate. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Thursday's tentative. We'll see how it goes. If we're not here on Thursday, I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll see what happens. If we're not here on Thursday, we will be back on, or I will be back on Monday, either finishing off the art cards or starting a 3D card. We'll see. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of crafty stuff, so it's Crafty Monday after all. But yeah. Isu, Cabs, Stormy, Texas, Cheza. I'm also very sorry if I'm mispronouncing anything wrong. Breadloaf, Matthew, Gooch, everybody who popped on in. If you're hanging around, Spree and Anna, if y'all still listening on the big screen, thank y'all so much for coming in. Yeah, it was fun chatting with y'all. I love it when people come in and I have somebody to talk to other than just random air and my cats. I love my cats, I swear. But But yeah, I will see y'all next time. Thanks for stopping in. And of course, as always, stay nerdy.